Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Before we delve into this podcast, I really just want to remind you what I am doing on the 30th of December. And guess what? This is your invite to do it with me. I've never offered this before because normally I take a nice long break over the Christmas period and come back in January after doing all the work on myself, and then we put together a little workshop and we all do the goal setting in January. But this year we're doing it differently, and I want to make sure that you know about it because it's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. If you could see me right now, you would know in my hand I've got my 2025 Goal Planner book. Now, this is part of the workshop that's running, as I say, on the 30th of December at 7 p.m. It's a party. That means that we are going to be all getting together in really good moods with our little snacks, with our drinks, whatever you want to have, lighting candles and working on ourselves so that we can prepare ourselves for 2025. I am not one for New Year's resolutions. They don't work. They really, really don't. It's already, it's all very well setting off with, gusto and like, oh, I'm going to manifest this. I've got my New Year's resolutions. And then 2 weeks into January, they've dropped to the wayside. This is so different from what we do with goal setting and intention setting and working with our desires. So in this little party, that's what we're going to be doing. Now, I will be sending out to everyone that has joined up, I will be sending out the workbooks, but you can also download the Goal Planner on Amazon and buy the book for yourself. So you don't even need to take part in the class, but I know myself, it's so much nicer when we do things together and where people all, are working on their goals and we can all talk about them, and you can be part of the party that's happening on the 30th, whether it's live or replay. But you don't have to. You can just get this book if that is what you want. But we're going to be doing lots of preparation work, and it's going to start with saying goodbye and getting a real evaluation for 2024. And I'm flicking through the book as I'm saying this. So then we're going to be getting clear on what you really want for the new year, for 2025, in all areas of your life. This isn't just, what do you want with your work or your love life, or, we're looking at the whole of your life and how we can bring that into your reality for the whole of the year. Now, we get clear on all of those desires, and then we do a vision board planner. So we're not going to create a full vision board, but this is the starting place for your vision board. This is the plan that you can then go and create your vision board for yourself. And then we go through all the goal planning and we get really specific on what you want and why you want it. And of course, the good old question of how it will feel to have what it is that you want. And then we're going to be creating a practice around that. So that means your affirmations. It means your visualizations. We are going to be doing so much good stuff, and we're doing it live. We're all doing it together. So normally between Christmas and New Year, I spend some time working on myself, thinking about what I want. This is how I become a powerful manifester. But I'm going to be sharing it with you. So I'm not going to do it until we actually do it all together on the 30th. And the best thing is, it's cheap as chips. It's £33.33. And if you haven't got your ticket yet, go over to the show notes and have a little look at getting one if there's still some available, because it's going to be awesome. And I really hope you decide to spend that time working on you with my support. Hope to see you there. Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast, and this is your angelic insights for Monday the 30th of December to Sunday the 5th of January. And I can already feel spirit getting involved. And as I tune in to messages for this period for us all, it feels like more than ever we're going to be needing our angels, our guides, what I lovingly call the upstairs. We're moving, yes, from one year to another, but it feels like there's going to be big things happening this year. Things that, some of us might be quite shocked, and others like it's about time. We've got the heads up on all of this. But it does feel like a real big shake-up year. A bit like 2020 was a big shake-up year, wasn't it? It was 2020 to me was really about clear vision. 2020 vision, the year 2020. 2025 feels, much of the same, of our eyes being wide open to what is really, really going on in this world. So however you spend your period of welcoming in that new year, if you're like me and you curl up and you go to bed, or if you're out there partying, either way, I'm wishing you lots of magic and miracles for 2025. But do know that magic and those miracles start with you. They really do. They start with knowing what your internal vibration is all about, what your thoughts are, what your feelings are, what your desires are, because that's where all those goals will start happening from. And of course, that's what we were doing just today, the 30th, the vision board party. So if you haven't already got a ticket, you might still be able to get one if you check out the link in the show notes, because we're going to be laying down all your desires. We're going to be getting clear on your goals all together in a fully interactive session. But before we move on any further, I really do want to say thank you. Thank you for being part of this podcast. We started in April, and here we are on to episode 60 for today. And that wouldn't be possible if you weren't listening to it every week. So thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you for being part of my world. And thank you for all your support. And let's all have an amazing 2025. So let's see what the cards want us to know for this year. And we will start pulling them. Oh, my goodness me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These cards for this week are all about passion and healing. The cards are all pink or red and mostly green. So as we start off with Monday, it's the romance card. This is the passion. This is why, what better day to do virtual vision parties? Because we need to be looking at what we are passionate about. We need to be inviting more of that into our lives. So often we do not ask for what we really truly want because we're so busy people pleasing. And we people please for a limiting belief that's generally lurking in the bottom of all of that, because we want to be liked, loved, feel important enough, all of that. But this year is time to do things differently and to lay those foundations on the 30th. So get clear on what you want. No more taking consideration of everyone else and ignoring what you want. Be really clear on what you are passionate about so that you can manifest it in 2025. As we move on to Tuesday, it's the release card. The release card is saying, okay, there's going to be things standing in your way that you want to manifest. You're going to have to do some releasing. You're going to have to do some letting go of what you no longer need. And what's better night to do it than the last night of 2024, release. And that could be something that you could journal upon that and, then release it in terms of burning that piece of paper safely, of course, but letting things go that are no longer serving you. And as we move into the new year, that new year energy, on the 1st, we've got Raphael coming in. Of course, he is the healer. So if lots of people have got hangovers, he is going to be the archangel that you can ask to help you with that. Obviously, I'm not going to have a hangover because I don't drink any alcohol, but Raphael can help heal in so many different ways. What do you need to heal to allow you to step into the fullest version of you that you want to be in 2025? That is the question I'm being given for you to journal upon today. And as we move on to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it is the no card. And I feel like this isn't just saying no. This is saying don't let anything stand in your way. Consider, saying no to people that you normally say yes to and getting out of your own way so that you can move into that new energy and I just see you being this fullest version of you, like a really bright, shining star. And as we move on to Friday, it's the organized card. Now, I see this in this particular week as the decluttering. Decluttering maybe of limiting beliefs, decluttering of, it could be physical things as well. Maybe you want to freshen the energy in your home and cleanse and smudge and open the windows and let all that new air in. But it is time to plan and get rid of what you don't need so that you can bring those desires to life. And as we move into the weekend, the cards are talking about how on Saturday it's time. I feel like you need to cement the work that you've done this week by putting pen to paper and making sure that you are super clear on what it is that you are going to do, because it is time. It's time, honestly, to step up again, to go to the new level in your life. But you're going to have to do some inner work. That does not happen unless you do the inner work. And as we come into Sunday, we're being reminded to be really aware of our energy and not let other people affect us. So make sure that you're being really grounded, really protected, and bouncing back all those negative vibes, because we have the safety card for Sunday. So they are our messages for the full week. I would love to know what you're taking from this. Let me know in my free group, Abundance Manifesting. And I hope to see you really soon, living your fullest potential and having an awesome 2025. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. I hope to see you there.